I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset.
Hi everyone, so we made it to our cruise, yay! So today's actually sea day. Yesterday was crazy, right? It was just go, 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 go. So my husband got us the parking spaces, which was right across from the ship. So it was an easy transition from the parking spot to the ship, which was pretty, it was short, it's a short walk. If you're flying in, just make sure that you come in the day before, this way in case there's any flight delays or whatever, is any kind of unforeseen items that you may run into. Make sure you just fly in the day before or early enough. We actually checked in. We did everything online and through the hub. You can download the Carnival hub. I think each cruise ship have their own hub, but we use the Carnival hub. This is a Carnival Horizon, and I don't think it's one of the newer ships. I'd have to double check and see. But we actually came in through the Miami port. So we actually left from the Miami port. We drove around the city for a bit.
Sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there.
When we parked, we walked. Like I said, it was literally across the street from the parking lot to the port. So that was very easy. Now, when we actually checked in, we went on the hub. We checked in. We reserved our time before leaving. So you can print your boarding pass and everything. I think we did ours. It was, I would say, a week or 2 weeks before the actual flight date. We printed our boarding passes out and everything. You need to print your boarding pass because I saw a lot of people, they were in longer lines. I'm not sure if that was to get their boarding passes, but we printed ours from home, and the instructions does say print your boarding pass first and then bring all your documents, whether it's your birth certificate. If you don't have a passport, depending on what ports you're visiting, so you'd have to check with the port or the cruise and see, bring your passport, driver's license. So print out my boarding pass. When I came, we reserved the 12 to 12:30 slot. We came like at 12:15. We checked in. The line was so short. Like there was two lines. One, I guess if you're checking in on time, and the other one is if you miss the time that you were supposed to check in, you go in the longer line and join with those people who are checking in. So we had a 12 to 12:30 spot. We got there like at 12:15. There was like two people in front of us in the line. So we went in the line, showed them the boarding pass. They took a picture of us, and I have a passport, so they used my passport picture. But I see people taking pictures. Like if you have a birth certificate, they'll take a picture of you. They pretty much have your picture attached to your room, I guess, so they can see you and match your name with your picture. But anyways, so our line was super short. We got there, we went to check in, then we walked. It was like I was seeing all these long lines from other cruisers, and it was not the case. So I did see one person they mentioned check in early, like don't wait till like not 4 o'clock, but like the afternoon, like 3 and up, and because you're gonna be waiting for a long time. So some people I saw checking early morning. We did 12 to 12:30. I heard that was the best time because that's closer to when your luggage is going to be there. When we checked in, by the time we got to the ship, our room key and everything was already on the outside. Our luggage wasn't there. Like our luggage took a while to come to the room. So just make sure that you have. Some people had your luggage with them, but the only thing is you're going to have to be carrying your luggage along the ship with you until your room is ready. But like I said, our room was already ready, so we had our luggage. We could have just dropped the luggage off in the room. That would have been fine. But we just had I had like a backpack, so I had my stuff in there, so that was fine. Like we had everything that we needed, so we didn't really need any change of clothes or anything like that. We lounged around, walked around the ship. We saw the casinos, the restaurants, different area where all the activities are going to be.
So cute. Entertainment. This
So I really like this. Muster drills. Get your muster drills. Lots of muster stations. And have steakhouse. Muster beefer. Also, if you check on the Carnival hub on the app on your phone, you will see it will tell you what's going to be happening that day. Oh, you gotta see all the water. That water right there is a huge bottle that comes with the room. We didn't drink that. We're not going to drink that. We have our own water because I think that's what for the price. They'll charge you for it if you drink it, but that's very expensive for the amount of water you get. So we had a case of water delivered to our room. You can book on the drink packages. Like my husband booked this, so he ordered drink. We didn't get a drink package, but we ordered water. So I think you can order water in advance, and then it will be in your room ready for you. So we have a case of water here already. We also brought 2 bottles. You can bring wine or champagne, not hard liquor like vodka or anything like that, but 1 bottle per person. So because it's 2 of us, we were able to bring 2 bottles. So we each had 1 in our carry-on, in our backpack actually, because the suitcase looked like it was thrown around a bit because they have it on a cart. So I'm not sure if you have things that's breakable, just bring them in your carry-on. So we toured the ship. We took a look at the different rooms that they have, where the activity. We pretty much got ourselves familiarized with the ship, and we were just go. Now the elevators. I see a lot of people, they complain about the elevators. Oh, it takes a long time. We have not been to the elevator because every time we pass by the elevator, it's like a lot of people there. You can only hold so many people in the elevator. So by the time you wait, you're already at your destination. And plus, I know I'm going to be eating a lot, so I'm using that opportunity to burn some calories. So I think yesterday, my step tracker, I forgot how much it was, but the last time I looked, I know it was over 12,000 steps already. I'm like, yay, that's good. So today, we actually went to the gym this morning. So I did elliptical, my husband, he did his weights and everything like that. So we went to the gym and we had breakfast in the buffet. Oh my gosh, yesterday we had we went to the dining hall. A lot of people said the dining hall, the food there wasn't as great as you'd expect it to be. It was okay. It was okay. And like I see a lot of people that, depending on what they ordered, they didn't eat some of their food because it wasn't great, like a lot of people say. No, I had the buffet. The buffet was a lot better. Like this morning, and that's just breakfast I'm comparing it to. I had an omelet. The omelet was so good. Like they made it right there. You get to choose your toppings and everything. And they had little pastries and stuff like that. So I think I prefer the buffet. So I'm jumping in to show you more of what happened on day 1, what we encounter, how our sail away party. I want to give you a room tour as well, and I want to show you just some little clips from pretty much from day 1. But first, make sure as soon as you board the ship, you go to your muster station. Ours was in the casino, so we did our muster drill. Do not hold up the other cruisers
by not
And
doing
of
your
course,
completing
we
your
had to
muster
grab our
drills.
burger from Guy's Burger Joint. This is so good. You get to customize your burger how you want it, add different toppings and stuff like that. But this is one of the free restaurants that's on board the ship. I think they're open from 10 to 6 or 11 to 6. And they have different restaurants open that you can get food from. But we had a burger from here every single day. It was that good. So these drinks come with straws and they're edible. I ate my straw. I thought it was a paper straw, but they're like candy straws. I will say a lot of people say they don't like it, but I actually like the candy straws. They taste good. So when you first check in, your key card, your information will be in here. You may fill it in here, and then we'll have your room key and everything's going to be a paper that's going to be in there. We took ours out already, and we have the interior room, so it's a bit. It doesn't have any windows. It looks like a regular room. Oh, how cute! Oh, I got a hat. Alright, so you come in, so you have a bench right there, and the trash can on there, a little table area, and here are the outlets. So come to USB. And that's our water that we purchased. But it just is like a regular small room, but no windows. And it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought. When I looked online, I thought it was gonna be this tiny itty bitty box, but it's big enough to fit on, I think it's a king actually. But we won't be spending much time in here. We're gonna be heading out in a minute now.
Show him how we do it in South Kakalaka, okay?
DJ, let's see what you have for Jesse.
Wow. Yep. It's a fun soldier good time.
Okay, let's see what you got. I got a special song for you. DJ, hit it. Congratulations, James. You're not leaving empty-handed. You get a medallion, and the ladies for getting one of the finest champagnes brewed in the...
I want to see. I want.
You heard what he said earlier. You can't go on without.
I forgot. I bet you're wondering how we got here. Let me take you back.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay, better days. Me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer.
These are clips from my previous video, day 1 embarkation day. I'll leave a link to that below. You can check it out on my channel. But pretty much we talk about what happened the first day, sail away parties, room tours, and a lot more. Time to set sail. These towel animals are so cute. Oh my gosh. You normally find them around the pool area, the Serenity deck, or even in your cabin room. Here's a Serenity chair lounge that we have. We were in here every day. It's so relaxing. You get a beautiful view. And of course, we have our guys' burger. We had this every day. And there's a lot of activities you can do on the ship. And you can find it on the Carnival Hub app, and it shows you every hour on the hour something that's going on. So there's something for everyone to do, whether it's trivia, games, you want to play ball. There's so much things to do. Here I am, all dressed up, trying to go down the stairs in heels. We still have not taken the elevator as yet, and the stairs has proven to be a lot faster still. And that's how we got here. Let me show you how we spend our sea day evenings. Tonight is elegant night, and it was so amazing to see everyone dressed up, and we went to dinner. We had multiple courses. The food was so much better than day one. I'm not sure if day one everyone was tired of what was going on, but the food was way better. So it tasted good. We enjoyed ourselves, and we're like, oh my gosh, okay, glad we gave it a second shot. But this was elegant night. Everyone was all dolled up. After dinner, we actually went and head over to the sports bar called Skybox, and I like the atmosphere. It was very sports bar vibe, so that was pretty good. So it was really nice. I liked it, and we had some drinks, and we pretty much just hung out. We were actually just waiting because we were waiting for the comedy show to start.
Hi everybody! It is 8:45. You should be drunk by now. What's up? Where's my cheers package, people? Make some noise!
It really was. It was a lot of fun. It was very funny. So everyone was just commenting how good it was. Welcome to Jamaica! Yay! We made it. We are in Jamaica. So the first thing you're gonna look for when you get off the cruise ship is this big white tent here. It's gonna be a big dome from the outside, and that's if you have booked an excursion through the ship. Everybody will have a sign letting you know what excursion, where to go. I had to get some coconut water. Woo!
Jelly, please.
Yeah, I want to make one for the boss lady.
Guys, when I tell you it was so hot in that tent, it was ridiculously hot. Like, just make sure you grab a bottle of water from the ship or whatever you need to bring with you. Bring some water. Don't wear anything too hot. If depending on what excursion you're going to go on, just dress for the weather. Here are the buses that's going to take us to our excursion. Our first stop is Dunn Falls and Park. So at this park, we actually have ziplining. So the first thing we're going to do is zipline, and then we're going to go to Dunn Falls.
Where's the flight thing over here? Ooh, cleavage.
You got this. The zip line was a lot of fun. I believe there were 7 total zips we had to go on, and I couldn't get that much footage because I was holding on for dear life. So I don't have that much footage of the zip line, but it was amazing. And it's like almost like you're flying. Whee! We're looking for food.
The sharks.
First, Xplor. We did it! Yep, we are walking over the waterfalls. Time for Dunn's River. Isn't that cool? The waterfall actually meets the ocean, so it's like fresh water and salt water together. That's so cool.
Yeah, man, Jamaica.
You wanna quit? As to quit. And it still goes on. I know. We're almost at the top.
Black side! Black side! Back. Man down!
Yeah, it's okay. No, but goes into a river.
So here's this cute little shopping area right next to the port. Diego Jacana, you can shop here, get your cigars, edibles, and just make sure anything that you purchase here, you do not bring back to the ship with you because the ships still function under US law. There's a lot of other stores here. You can get jewelry, they have ice cream, they had like little bars and like cute little shops and lounges for you to stop by. You can even do like souvenir shopping here as well. So it was very nice, and you don't have to worry about getting hassled or by anyone pressuring you into purchasing anything. But I really like this area. Another thing with the falls, just make sure you have water shoes. If you do not have water shoes, they will tell you to buy the shoes there, because you need the shoes in order to climb the falls. The rocks are very slippery, so you do need shoes to be able, for your safety, to be able to climb the falls. You can have small clear bags with you as well, like very small bags. If not, they're going to tell you to put it in the locker, because of course, you know, if you're climbing the falls, you can actually, I think I did see some people with backpacks, but I think like for safety reasons, it may be too heavy and you may fall on the falls, or you're going to get wet. I think it's another thing as well, your items are going to get wet. So if you don't mind your things getting wet, I guess that's fine. But I did see people with backpacks though, with their stuff in it. But I believe I did also see a sign saying only small bags. But yeah, and here goes one of the areas that you have souvenirs. You can get souvenirs from. We're actually leaving the falls or excursion included lunch, and look how close the ship is to the plaza. So it's a very close walking distance. So we're heading to Margaritaville right now to have lunch. The food there, it was okay. I was expecting a lot more, especially since this is Jamaica. You want authentic cooking here. It was not given that at all. But the view was great. We were to see the ship from here. We had, I think we ended up choosing rice and peas and chicken. Like I said, it was just okay. But it was a lot of fun, guys. Made it back on time. It's actually 3:30, not 2:30, because it's a different time here in Jamaica. And another towel animal. How cute! I think these are so adorable. Off to save this one. Ship time 4:37. Ignore my watch. It's still on U.S. time. Well, actually Eastern time. Jamaica doesn't do time zones. So we are just 7 minutes past the time we're supposed to be back. So these people are just slowly walking along. I think it's a pastime. People like to do peer watchers to see who make it back on time. Ship time 5:37 p.m. I think we managed to get everybody back safely though. And here go some few stragglers run walking. So we had no Jamaican residents this cruise.
We made it! Look at the sunrise, guys. It's so pretty. You sort of can see it better over here. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
I love this dress. It was so cute. And yes, I have my bikini on. So it was almost like a cover-up dress. I actually got this dress from Target. So it was pretty cute in the beach section. So we are at Grand Cayman. So we took a ferry from the ship to the island because the ship had to be docked further from the pier. Sometimes they don't have, the water's not deep enough close inland, so they have to be docked further out there. So we docked, we got off the ferry. Didn't need any seat bands for the pretty short ride, so I didn't need any. In fact, I haven't needed any seat band for this ride so far. And it looks just like on TV. So when you watch those movies, the island itself was just like on TV. So we walked the island a bit. It was so hot. I was not expecting that. Normally the Caribbean is cool, and in Florida you have the humidity, but it felt humid there. We had these scooters, so we got these scooters. I make it a good 2 blocks, and then I promptly return it. I was not comfortable on scooters at all, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to end up in the hospital. You don't see so many TikTok horror stories. So it was just so hot. We did walk around the island for a bit though on foot. This water is to die for. Look how clear it is. The water in the Caribbean is so pretty. You can literally see the fish from the ferry. That's how clear it is. Oops, someone lost their hat. Has a tag on it and everything. They didn't even make it back to the ship good. Yeah, make sure you get those hats that tie under your chin if you're gonna wear them on the boat, on the ferry. Brand new hat, gone. Well, the fishes get a brand new hat to help build their home. So we didn't have any excursions planned for this island, for this stop. If you don't have any excursions planned, this might be a best time for you to do like spas or any of those things that are normally packed. This is a good time. Animals galore. There's an animal there. Okay, we're going to Madagascar. Bienvenido a México. Estoy aquí.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Bienvenido a México. We're in Mexico, guys. Look at this. This is beautiful. It looks nothing like on TV. I have never seen this side of Mexico on TV. So this is Playa del Carmen. We actually took the ferry. It was a rocky ride from the boat. It was like about 15-30 minute ride from the ship to the mainland, to this island where we are. If you get seasick, you will need your sea bands or whatever motion sickness pill that you get for that ride, because I didn't need it before then and I needed it now. So make sure you are prepared for that. We are actually going to Xplor Park. I really love this park and I'm going to show you why. There was like so many different activities on one location. We didn't have to go back and forth. So let me show you.
Ship time 1 hour behind because you're gonna get late, right? So you're gonna be up New Mexican at the end of the day, right?
So we started with the caves. So most of this thing is actually underground caves. Just make sure you can actually pause to read any of these that you want to read. You can pause the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, what are you waiting for? I'm on a goal to get 1,000 subs. So if you like what you've seen so far, please like the video and subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. So this is one of the cave systems that they have, and from what I was reading, they were saying that the meteor actually created this cave, and it was very beautiful. I really like it. Make sure you have good shoes. You're gonna be doing a lot of walking. This is a very active excursion. So this is an Xplor Park. That's the different activities that we can do. You got Zipline, you have swimming, river swimming, and I'm going to show you all of this. So the first thing that we're going on is these ATV rides, and this was a lot of fun. And this one took you to one of the main areas we're going to.
We're getting the water. See, my case don't feel as hard to press. I guess because I have stuff in the front of it now. Because when I had it in the hotel, it was hard to press. And we're up. Woo! Gonna hatch, yeah. Look like Shrek coming out of it. A dragon.
And another thing, you'll notice that everyone have helmets on. You have to keep your helmets on. I think there's a chip in it that tracks you to see where you are, and it's color coordinated by the ship. We go through waters, and so we actually wore our the same shoe that we wore to Dunn's River Falls. If you haven't seen my Dunn's River Falls video, that was the excursion that we did. That was on day 2. I'll have a playlist at the end of this video. This bridge, I was so nervous, and this is why I didn't ride by myself. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how wide the bridge is, but it was pretty wide. It was a lot wider than I thought it was going to be. But I don't like driving. I'm a full-time passenger princess, so and my husband hates the way I drive, so it works for both of us. So after the ATV ride, we are in one of the tunnels that have, look at the water. They have lights in it, so it makes it very so serene and beautiful. So we're actually going on a raft, and we are using our hands to paddle. So that was interesting. There's a little glove paddle thing on our hands. I didn't get to record because I needed my hands to paddle, so I got a little clip of of other people in front of me that I will show you guys what it looks like. There it is. So that was fun. You just have to know left is to go right and right is to go left. I have no coordination, so my husband kept telling me, honey, left, left, left. So next up, we're going river swimming.
You can choose the long route. It's closed for about 30 minutes.
Just jump in. Jump in.
Whee! So we're going for the river swim now. Say cheese, babe.
Are you swimming? Are you swimming?
No, I'm tall.
Love that.
I'm walking. I was swimming until I realized my foot can touch the bottom.
I love it. Yeah.
Not too far. Yeah. Where you guys from? You guys from Cali? Oh, wow.
The second person from Cali we met.
Yeah.
A lot of Cali people here.
And we're one of those couples that are really friendly. We meet people everywhere we go, so we will talk to people. We're not shy. But it's so good to meeting so many new faces.
We're heading to the drop-off. Wrong way. Oh, that's what the circles were, babe. Where do you go? That way?
When I tell you everything that we went on so far at this park, it's called Xplor Park, was so amazing. I loved the water, everything so far. Like this next ride we're going on is like a hammock zipline thing. Before I forget, the zipline, you can't have anything, no cameras, no hats, no nothing on the zipline, so I don't have footage for that. But I actually have, the final zip is actually going in the water, so I'll show you that one soon. But everything was so amazing. So the helmet, you have to wear it all the time because you don't want to hit your head on the rocks. When you're walking in the water, make sure you have good water shoes because there's some rough parts. Oh, they go to zip line. That's the final zip line. You land in the water, so you can you're so high up for one, and two, you're in the water, so you can't have any loose items. But this was so amazing.
To make sure you enjoy this activity safely.
All the way up, right?
Wearing a helmet is mandatory at all times.
Okay, guys, remember
Minimum
everybody
height
line
of 1
up
meter.
like this,
Okay, these are.
okay? Lean back and extend your legs.
He's gonna show us the way.
He's going to take
Can we put our legs in the hammock?
Light the candle.
heart trouble.
Wee! Go, babe!
Show us the way.
Oh, he's going.
So if you love adventure, you're gonna have fun in this one. And no, when your butt hit the water, it doesn't sting or anything like that. So you're good.
Hold on to here. Extend your legs, yeah?
Right here?
Okay. And extend your legs. Got it?
Yes.
Hold up with the knees. Thank you.
One thing that I like with this one, with this excursion, is that everything was at one location. Sometimes when you have multiple excursions at one stop, you have to take a bus to get to the next location, and you end up wasting time on the bus or whatever transportation you have to take. This one was very nice, and look at all the beautiful waterfall. So here we are traveling through the cave, and there's a shopping center in the cave as well, so you can buy souvenirs and stuff like that. We're going to do the underground expedition, and that includes more water. So just make sure you have your water shoes ready and bathing suits. And also they give you lockers. The lockers are there. They give you you enter a password to get in. The lockers are free. You don't have to pay for it. The previous excursions that I went on, you had to pay separately to get the lockers. This locker is included with this excursion, so that was good.
Videos. What? We explore. What about what? Exploring the cliff. Woohoo! Careful. Ow, 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 ow. Your boots like you said for real. Ouch. Yeah. It's good, bitch. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely have a step up sign. Okay, we'll go that way, sir.
So I'm trying to show you underwater to show you that the ground was uneven. There was actually one part where there was a rock where you're supposed to step up on it, and I literally walked right into it. So we were complaining about the rock. That was the only bad thing about this trip, was there was no step up sign. But just be careful, don't walk too fast. So this is an underground expedition.
Okay. Stepping up. That was it? Who needs shin skin? Oh, we made it. He said 45 minutes. That was not 45 minutes. It was. He said 4 to 5 minutes, I guess. Aw. Yeah, should have had a step up sign. Everybody can see that. There, we need the helmet. We got a big head. Okay, Mission Impossible. Go ahead. What's the name? Yeah.
Don't get a big hairdo if you have to wear helmets like these if you're going on these excursions. We thought we were done, but there go more. We're like, oh, it's 45 minutes. And yeah, there was more to do still. It wasn't done.
Okay. Huh? There you are. Okay. Woo. Okay. All right, thank you. Woo. This water actually feels cool now. And just like that, we have made it to the end of the expedition trek, swim, tour, and we're out. This was amazing.
I just have to pause and have you guys take a look at this. Even though the plate is not plated perfectly, I literally grabbed everything from the buffet, put it on my plate, and I went back 2 more times. I had 3 of this type of plate of food, and they had like fresh soursop juice. You don't understand. Like, they had so much natural juice, mango. Ooh, everything was so good. Whenever I go to restaurants, I always get like seafood paella. And when I tell you, the paella that I got from here was, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what authentic Mexican dish tastes like. I'm like, I can't have those restaurant paellas no more. They did not do the Latin, the Mexican cuisine, no kind of justice at all. Like, I don't know what they were making, but it was not seafood paella. Every single thing that I sampled on this plate was great, from the sauces to everything. Like, I would come back just for the food. Like, the seasoning was, everything was like amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh. The only complaint was the trip was too short. Like, I wanted to spend like 10 hours. I think we end up spending, I think this park was a 6-hour park. I'm not sure. I have to double check, but I think it was 6 hours, but I needed more time. Like, I needed time for more food, and everything was just so awesome. Take me back.
So I had a little bit of everything. And we're leaving. This was fun. Mexico, you will be missed. Ooh, what's there?
So we are back on the ship. That was a fun expedition. That was a fun excursion. So we are just unwinding, watching a movie. If you have seasickness and you have subtitles in the movies that you want to watch, or your books, that may be a problem. Or if you get car sick, you won't be able to do that on the ship. I get car sick, so I can't read and while I'm in a moving vehicle. So I couldn't do that on the ship. So there was no reading for me or no watching movies with subtitles, which was a bummer. But I did get to enjoy the beautiful sunset. And this brings the close to this day. And the next day will be sea day. But we enjoyed watching the sunrise and the sunset. It was so amazing. So this is the next day. Look at this. This is almost like a those things that you have in the water that you pedal. So this was in the air, an aerial version. That was super cool. So this Carnival ship have this as a ride. I know some of them have the roller coaster. We didn't have the roller coaster on our ride. And we have the water park. We didn't have any children with us, so we didn't do it in the water park. There you go, my baby got to watch his movie with words that I couldn't watch because I was getting motion sickness. But we also had, they were doing ice sculpting. So they were, before I move on, these cups, you can bring your own cups. There was a whole water and drink system they have in the cafeteria buffet area, so you don't even have to worry about beverages. You can refill your cups with juice or water. we did that. There's ice as well, so you don't really need, to me, you don't really need a drink package unless you're really like drinking, but you don't need to buy like juice or water or anything like that. So that was the ice sculpture that he did. So we were just sitting there, and then he did this like in 20 minutes. So it was really cool. Then we came back to our hotel and we had another animal. Well, this wasn't an animal towel, but this one's a heart towel. So I was like, oh, I think all the towel designs they did were so cute. I like them. So this was a sea day. So we were doing the ship activities. This one we were at was actually a trivia. So we're doing like sports trivia, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and stuff like that. So that was really fun. So we got to partner up with other cruisers and win. So this was movie night. So they were showing Black Panther. So you can see everyone, they were outdoors pretty much watching movies. The Serenity deck, there's no kids allowed there. We normally lounge there. Those that has a little cabana, those are free. You can enter there. Those were relaxing and I really like that. Cool. The funny thing is I would go up there early morning and I'll see people there sleeping. Like they didn't even make it to their hotel room. They slept on the deck. One thing we haven't gone to is the club. We have been so tired from these excursions that we haven't even made it to the club, which sucks. We need to go back. Okay, so it's 5 in the morning. It's still dark. Everyone's still sleeping. But look, we got city lights. Woo! We are home, home, home. Bienvenido a Miami. So we are back in Miami, day 7. And even though it's 5 a.m. and we are already back, I don't believe we left the ship until 8 a.m. before they let you disembark. We didn't rush to leave the ship because we were not interested in lining up at the exit. It doesn't make sense to hurry up and wait. So we just sat back and we ended up checking out like around, I think it was like 10:30 we left, and we didn't have to worry about any lines or anything. But I just want to say thank you so much everyone for joining us on our journey. Please subscribe. Bye.